Greetings out there in YouTube land from the planet Earth. Much has been going on here. These earthquakes. We have 7.5 2 hours ago in Ecuador, and then another spot of Ecuador, a 5.5. But there's more than that going on if you look down here, because it goes down to another spot in Peru, but it also has some other ones, and there's a spot I hit just a moment ago. It was like 3 hours ago right here in Chile at 4.6. The whole upper area has been very active here. And you got some other ones right here. Nothing to write home about. 1.8 in Hawaii, 1.7 in one place in Alaska, 1.6 in Alaska. I'm not sure if they notice it, but if there have been so many, but they're the same or lower value, and they only put so many, you know. But it just 7.5 today, right there. Earthquakes to come. There's some written in the Bible. When God marks events with earthquakes, you know they're dramatic. You do a search for earthquake, and you see some that have already happened, and there'll be, I think it's 7, it's 5 or 7, that I don't recall right now, that haven't happened yet. But when Jesus sets foot on the mountain, the greatest earthquake the world has ever known, what happened, right? I said people have been on it. I believe that the continent's moving back together again, because he's providing a way, because it says in Zechariah 14, verse 16 down, for those of the nations that went against God, that he allowed to live, right? Because he's showing mercy and compassion, he's going to let a bunch of them live, right? They went against him, have to go from year to year for the Feast of Tabernacles, right? God's most important feast, right? I mean, it's the only one in there with an or else. First year, no rain. Second year, you die. With the plague on your ass, you die. Straight word, right? And it's mentioned 3 times, right? But how are they going to get there? You're going to swim? None of the stuff that we have right now is going to exist. It's like some other people are living right now to dealing with these disasters, and many of them don't even think about it. There are flood storms, all manner of stuff going on right now. People stand there, part of their wall is missing. The waters they're laying there, what? Happening all over. They're not telling you about, brothers and sisters. I've been trying to put up messages asking you to pray for brothers and sisters in need, reminding you that many of them are in Revelation 7:9. Look at the countries they come from. Look at the languages they speak. And they're standing around Jesus with robes and palms. Do the math. It answers discrimination right there. Because if you can't get along with any race that's around Jesus right there in Revelation 7:9, forget about being with Jesus. You just might as well jump on the slide and start riding now, right? You know, it'd be a little warm down there for your liking, but hey, it'd probably be a lot better because all the people you hate were going to be up there with Jesus, right? But guess what? There'll be some bad ones that look similar down there with you. You can't escape them no matter what. Think about all these people that had earthquakes. Look at all the damage, where whole areas were damaged. The buildings that people worked in aren't there. Their homes aren't there. In many cases, loved ones aren't there. And even the loved ones that supported the family, gone. Some children lost both parents. And their little ones with nothing. Absolutely nothing. While so many of you have everything. But God warned these days are coming, it's going to get worse. Many are taking it for granted. Oh, it's over there, it's not affecting me, brothers and sisters. And you know, sadly they are. And they have no idea what they're doing. He said, those without mercy and compassion will get none from me. I was getting some grief at the time my wife died. And he said that to me, you know, and trying to comfort me. Because these people, just, how do they do this? How do they know nothing? No soul? Because I had some people doing some sort of, and then the one special person there as well, right? It just broke my heart. Broke my heart. And so I did better from a guy with a couple of PhDs, right? But still, such is life, right? And especially when they're in doctors of divinity and theology and you name it, they train countless hundreds of who know or more, probably thousands of these guys that are walking around as hirelings right now. I never really get many responses to my prayer requests for those in earthquakes, so I'm rambling a little bit more because Probably no one's going to watch it or care, sadly, brothers and sisters. But Jesus wants you to pray for others in need. He loves that. And when you do things for others in need, like pray for them and that, it makes Jesus smile in a world full of self, 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 self. For many are suffering right now, and many need prayers. But few are willing to take the time to pray for them. Take a moment out of your busy day and give Jesus a call. And please pray for someone today, because there are many in need. And there'll only be more come tomorrow. And who knows, your area may be the next one to be hit. Because diverse places means everywhere, and everywhere will feel it. To know those special countries going to be richly blessed to avoid it, it's all coming everywhere. For God isn't alive, and the last ones to come will all be over at 10. So pray for somebody in need today, because they may be praying for you tomorrow. Bye-bye.